on the video. This is going to be my co-stream of the Future Game Show. We are one of the official co-streamers of the event, so thank you, Future Game Show, for including us and giving us the badge to use on social media, as well as including us in the lists on your articles and your blogs. We appreciate the show. We covered it last year. It actually was one of the shows that I liked the most. So if you're watching the past broadcast, you're going to want to skip ahead by about 26 minutes so that way you can get to the actual show itself. We always go live a little bit early and talk with the audience about what's coming and about what to expect. I'm going to end the previous stream. If you haven't seen it yet, I did a stream about UB4 with my expectations and everything confirmed there. Shorter show, only about an hour, but it was a good discussion. I'm going to bring everybody over with the redirect. I'm also going to put the member goal in front of me. Actually, I'll just put it down over there in the corner, kind of small, so you guys can see it and track it. We have hit an amazing milestone on the channel. We have hit 4,000 members, and so now we're trying to unlock an emote. You guys got your beard shave. If you guys get to 4,450 before the end of the Xbox showcase, Stone Spire will drop a 50 bomb, and if we get to 4,500, then I have to do a cooking stream with some good old-fashioned Kentucky bourbon, and I'll show you guys how I reverse sear a steak. That will be really enjoyable, so help us get to that. And if you missed it, we did hit our VIP goal as well. So upgrade to VIP, and you can go watch the past broadcasts of all the unfiltered VIP sort of debriefs. You can watch where Creature and I finally played Returnal because you guys hit the goal. So thank you so much. At the next goal of 350, we'll do something fun as well. As you guys come in from the redirect, make sure you smash that like button. This is our second stream of the day, and those likes really, really help out. So thank you so much, everybody who is smashing that like button. And I'm going to send out a tweet letting people know that we are here. We are here because I've got a nice thumbnail made up. I always think these game shows are really fun. Future Game Show last year was awesome. Future Game Show live on YouTube. They had some really good announcements last year too. Any leaked info for this event? No, there's no leaked info for this event. We've got confirmation that Layers of Fear will be there, Lords of the Fallen, and Instinction. They will all be there, so that's really exciting. Love your streams. Thank you very much. Let me grab... Okay, that's all they used. I was like, let me grab all the hashtags that they used. We're excited to announce Assassin's Creed Mirage will include, as an option, a nostalgic visual filter inspired by the desaturated blue-gray color palette of the first AC game. Well, that's incredibly cool that they're doing that. That's cool they're doing that. Really, really cool. This show was great last year. Get in here. I thought the Future Game Show last year was awesome. So, reopen. Hang on. Does Games Radar? Last year they put all of the official co-streamers were all like listed. I don't know if they're doing that again this year though. A $5 tip from Mr. Hall. Had a blast with game night yesterday, and congrats on the accomplishments. Thank you so much, Mr. Hall. The count's still going really, really strong over there. I owe you guys 10. If somebody wants to, you know, I'll just do it. I'll do it on my own. I'm not going to make anybody piggyback. Usually I try to piggyback off somebody. Let me do the 10 that I owe you. Let's get as close as we possibly can to this emote unlock. Let's see here. Member gifting. Here's the 10 that I owe you. Redirect was crazy smooth. Good. They updated the UI, and the last time they updated the UI, everybody said that the redirect was better. All right, there's the 10 that I owe you for the 50. I think if we get 20 more, we'll be able to unlock Lono Cook as an emote. So there's the 10 that I owe you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get 16 more likes on the video. Let's get those first 100 likes. Eugene's Zubair says to Eugene, okay, you've created heuristics based on past experience that works. It doesn't help that I used to work at a used furniture store in college, and my job was to evaluate quality of the furniture, build quality, current condition. So if you guys aren't clear on what's being debated in chat, the debate was about whether or not 2D games or side-scroller games can charge full price. And the idea being that they don't really put as much work into them, right? They don't put too much work. They don't put as much work into them, and they take smaller teams. A lot of times the games don't last as long. So, all right, there's their 20-minute countdown. It looks like we actually have some music now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they have their own music, but I'm not going to let it play because the Guerrilla Collective used copyrighted music the whole dadgum time. So, isn't the value of art subjective? It is. I don't think Eugene is saying the games aren't worth 60. I think he's saying they're not worth 60 to him. Like, he won't spend $60 on a side-scroller. He won't spend $60, $60 or $70 on a game like Hollow Knight Silksong, or if the Ori and the Blind Forest, has a third game. I don't think he's saying objectively they're not worth that much. I think he's saying for him, and he's like, no, they're not worth that to me. So I think that's what it comes down to. Should the cost of production be part of my personal value calculus? I don't think it can be. If it's part of your personal value calculus, there's so much that you can't really buy. The markup on so many items is ridiculous. Skillup's video recap of Summer Game Fest said that in the theater, one of the biggest responses from the crowd was the reveal of Sonic. Nostalgia is going to play a factor in value here, too. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm not even a Sonic guy. That's what's so funny. I am not a Sonic guy. I grew up on Mario, and I got excited. He's speaking clearly for his own measurement of value. Yeah, I don't think Eugene's speaking to the value of the item objectively. It's not about the product effort. It's about the value of the game itself to the buyer. And if someone doesn't think it's worth full price, well, then to them it's not. Sure. They can charge 60, says Eugene. I won't get upset at them for doing it, especially if people are buying it. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're Hollow Knight Silksong. I mean, Hollow Knight Silksong is going to do very well commercially. I think it's going to do very well. 100% getting Sonic and Prince of Persia. Love me some old school side scrollers. Yeah, my kids got really excited when I told them about Sonic. I said, there's a Sonic game coming and all four of us can play it. Me, you, and your mama. Guys, there's 350 people here. We should easily have 200 likes. Let's blast past 100. Let's start this show off with a bang. We've already had 51 gifted members. I gifted the 10 that I owed you. You guys are crushing it. Thank you for being here. This is the Future Games show. There's no other shows today that I know of. Tomorrow we will co-stream the Xbox Showcase, the Starfield Direct, and the PC Gaming Show. People actually paid 70 or 100 for Redfall. Sure. I read there's a connection between the new Sonic game and Balan Wonderworld, and that is concerning. What do you mean a connection? A connection between, like, the developer, the publisher? What connection are you referring to? Like the story? Hollow Knight's 15? Well, it is now. It is now. Eugene would probably... I don't know if Eugene likes those games. Let's imagine he liked them enough to buy that. He would buy it when it was on sale. That's what he would do. He would buy it when it was on sale. It's 60 now. And I think that's the difference for some people is I'll buy Silksong the day it comes out and I'll be really, really excited. There's other people that won't do that. They'll wait. They'll wait for a sale, or they won't buy it at all. There's another block. This guy said, I've been crapping on... Wait, what is this? Okay. He said, I've been crapping on Starfield all year. For a year. I was like, what? I'm not crapped on that game once. Don't forget to tune into Games Radar, Future Game Show, to see our teaser. There's 16 clues hidden in this video. Will you spot them? We'll be sharing an extended version on YouTube too soon. If you're a content creator, get in touch. We'll share both videos and some extra stuff. Oh, Instinction is going to have a teaser. Oh, come on. I don't want a teaser. I want gameplay. That's how sales are supposed to work. Extract maximum value from each consumer. Get the people willing to pay more. I don't know. What's he saying?
For the live event to start. Well, you know what, friend? You've got just enough time to go over and consider joining the FGS YouTube and TikTok pages where you can watch...
Oh, I'm good. You've actually been way more optimistic than I have about Starfield. Except the combat. Yeah, I have my concerns about combat. I just block people like that now. It's like, you clearly don't watch me. You don't watch me. You're just attacking me, and that's my standard now. If you attack me, if you lie about me, you get blocked. I used to let people like that just get the mute so I could farm them for impressions. I don't do that anymore. I just block them. I'm like, no, I'm not abiding it anymore. Oh, I'm good? Yeah, I don't need to follow all their socials. I thought he was maybe going to be talking about it or something. I still remember Lono defending the NPCs. Yeah, I've defended the NPCs from the perspective of size, scope, and automation. I've defended the fact that I think that Bethesda gets a bad rap because of their game launches. I think people exaggerate Skyrim and Fallout 4 and how buggy they were. I do. I've argued more with people that have tried to bash that game. I've not bashed Starfield once. Now, when I say that I don't think it'll win Game of the Year, that's not bashing. You're just a pony? Yeah, I think it's like, because I think you can say all those nice things about Starfield, but then because I'm like, yeah, I don't think it'll win Game of the Year, then I'm a hater. And it's like, I don't go all the way to that level 11 on the volume knob, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, to note, a Japanese game development studio founded by Sonic co-creator is apparently involved in development of Sonic Superstars. Right, but Ruiner, everything I saw for Sonic Superstars looked amazing and innovative for the type of game that it is. I do not expect that to be a problem. I don't expect that to be a problem with the way that Sonic goes. That Balan's Wonder World or whatever it was called, that doesn't to me look like like it's going to end up like that. You know, I don't see evidence of that in the Sonic game. I don't. Can't use the pony insult when talking about Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Those games weren't owned by Microsoft at the time. Right, and that's the thing that I was trying to tell people. That's what I'm trying. That's what I've been trying to tell people. It's like, I actually don't think when you look at a game like that, it's like, oh well. You got to look at Fallout. You got to look at Skyrim. They were so bad. And it's like, what are you talking about? Those games were not that bad. You know what people were robbed of? Starfield on the PSVR 2. Oh, that would have been a really good experience on the PSVR 2. I wonder if they can do a VR version on PC, Eugene. Like with the new MetaQuest or something. You feel Resident Evil 4 is better than Zelda Game of the Year? I don't know, man. I don't know if a remake can bring home the gold. I think that's a tall order, my friend. That's a tall order. I played a few of those Bethesda games on release. I don't remember them being anywhere near as bad as some of these newer games on day one. Right. If you go back and you look, I have an entire playlist dedicated to Starfield. 75% of my coverage is nothing but positivity. The only thing I've been irritated by is obviously the delay, the lack of information, and then I think that the gunplay looks like it's not going to be very good. But I've already said that I anticipate that changing on Sunday. I think that if the rumors are to be believed that id Software helped them with the gunplay, I think we're in for a real treat. Imagine a game the size of Starfield with gunplay that has had some of the polish of id Software. I mean, that's a winning combination if you ask me. I don't think you can ask for anything better. Because the shooting in Fallout 4 is pretty mediocre, I would say bad at times. id Software helped Redfall 2. Well, and the only thing that people generally praised about Redfall was the gunplay, right? So, what's he saying?
Exciting, isn't it?
All right, they're going to a commercial now. I always like their showcases. I think that is right up there with Guerrilla Collective. I think that was a fantastic showcase. I'll highlight all of the things that stood out to me, recap 48 total announcements and or trailers. Make sure you guys smash the like button. We have almost 300 likes. And don't forget about the big incentive from Stone Spire, once again, calling on you guys to hit big numbers before the end of the Xbox showcase, and he'll take us up to the 4,500, and then I have to do a reverse here stream with some bourbon. So that's awesome. So, first and foremost, I thought the Resistor game looked really, really cool. I'm not really even into racing games, and that one looked very fun, very cool art style. Instinction. My biggest worry about Instinction is that we're not seeing genuine gameplay. I'm not sure about that game. I get a little bit of the day before vibes, like, is it really going to look that awesome? Is it really going to be that great? Star Trucker, no real interest there. Lords of the Fallen, finally having the mechanic of the two worlds explained. I'm telling you, watch out for Lords of the Fallen. I really think that game could sneak onto the Game of the Year's podium. I don't know if it could win, but I think that thing is a contender. I really, truly do. Art style, the creative mechanic, the music. I really do think Lords of the Fallen has got a fighting chance to get up on that stage. 2 spot from Edward Hulse. Great showcase. Excited for Stray Gods. I'll get to that one. That one was funny. Headbangers Rhythm Royale with the birds looked really, really fun, really goofy. Obviously, some of these are perfect for Friday night with Madam and I and you guys. Really looking forward to that. The Last Faith looked like a brutal side-scroller, October 2023. The Headbangers Rhythm game 2023. Lords of the Fallen 2023. So many of these games are coming this year. This year is so full, bursting at the seams with games. Steel Seed was the stealth and combat Unreal game coming soon. I thought that one looked creative. Distant Bloom was like a charming, very top-down game where you build and you scavenge. Go Fight Fantastic was the one with the couch and the online co-op. Both that and Distant Bloom are coming in 2023. On Guard really surprised me. Like, that one looked super fun with the combat, sort of like a swashbuckling game. That one's coming in summer of 2023. Alaskan Truck Simulator is coming. Quarter 3 of 2023. The Bookwalker really disappointed me. That's cinematic. The art style of the Bookwalker, it looked awesome. It looked absolutely cool. And then it's like a weird top-down turn-based strategy game. So not for me. But that one has a demo right now and is coming in June. So check that one out. Deceit 2 was announced. That's coming 2023. Life by You was the life sim. That's going to hit early access in September. I think games like that can be huge. Then we got a nice VR showcase. That Sea Smash VR game for the PSVR 2 right now. You can demo it. It comes out in like 13 days, June 23rd. I think that one looks like so much fun. I want to play that one against Eugene. Madison VR. Madison VR looked terrifying. Another one, PSVR 2 and Steam. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but PSVR 2 is really throwing its weight behind VR. I even think it's kind of elevating the marketing. People are taking more of an interest. The games are looking better. I think PSVR 2 is really helping VR have a moment. The VR Skater game was literally demoed on a PSVR 2. It's also coming to the Pico. All these games are coming in 2023. Firewall Ultra looked, I think, really great as a shooter. You can team up with 3 people. PSVR 2 exclusive later this year. The Wallace and Gromit game, we didn't see anything. That one's coming to MetaQuest. Surviving Deponia, we didn't see that. That one's coming early access this year. Homeseek is coming July 20th of this year. Laika, Age Through Blood, I thought looked very cool. There's a June demo. It's a Metroidvania coming 2023. That was a great theme, I thought. That, coming in 2023. Layers of Fear right around the corner. I'm trying to get a review code, trying to get an early access code for that. I want to play that this week with you guys. That will be here on Thursday, so we may get to play that in the coming week. Enchanted Portals was very Cuphead inspired. That's coming later this year. I thought it looked awesome. Guys, make sure you're smashing the like button as I give you this recap on the showcase. Shattered Heaven was this card game with cool art style. It's out now on PC. Moving Out 2 was announced. It's coming soon. Those are always fun. And they had a ones to watch segment, and I wrote down Odenfall, Venture to the Ville, Death Ground, and Unrecord. I thought all those were notable and worth checking out. Warhaven got another showcase. We've already seen that one. That one's free to play June 19th. It's very For Honor on steroids. SteamWorld's coming later this year. Daymare 1994, August of this year. It was like Resident Evil meets Callisto. I thought that one looked really, really interesting, the Daymare game. New Cycle has a demo now. Ruffy or Roofy, was it Roofy or Ruffy? I think Ruffy. Ruffy and Riverside, PC and Nintendo Switch. That was like the Paper Mario game. That one's coming soon, I think. Unreal 5 Montage was neat, but those games always look fake. Fretless is a music game coming next year. Paleo Pines was like the Dino Farm Sim cute game coming in September. Hammer Watch is coming soon. That one felt like Pixel Gauntlet. Ones to play that you can play right down. You can play right now. I wrote down World's Worst Handyman. Paper Trail looks super cool. Paper Trail's that puzzle solving one where you like fold the paper. Stick It to the Stick Man looked like a fun little brawler where you're a stick man. And then Remedium was like a top-down shooter. 37, Puzzles for Clef. We got that update. That was that Ukrainian developer. That one's coming July to PC and Switch. Station to Station was a train sim game. 2023 on PC. Rekka was the birdhouse sim where like you build your house on this weird looking bird. That's next year on PC. Company of Heroes gets its console edition in May. Company of Heroes 3, I should say. Stray Gods was like a god dating sim musical game. It felt kind of like a soap opera. Reveal looked really neat. We had no date on that one. That was a horror psychological puzzler. Pacific Drive was surprising. That one's a PS5 and PC game. That's like a survival driving game. Cookie Cutter looked really awesome. It's for PC. It's like a techno intense Metroidvania. That's coming in the summer. The Precinct was a top-down GTA style crime fighting game. That's to PC and console next year. Ludo looked like a crazy horror game. There's a demo now, all platforms soon. And then they ended with The Spirit of the Samurai, the claymation style game. That one is coming to Steam next year. So a tour, another just non-stop tour de force of games. Games available now. Game demos. Everything you could think of. You guys currently have 4,205 members. If you get another 250 members tomorrow during the Xbox Showcase, Stone Spire will gift 50 to get us to 2,500. That way you guys can get that new incentive. We have 310 VIPs. Thank you guys so much for upgrading to VIP. If we get to 350, Creature and I will play another game, one that will probably make us both rage. I think there's a Jump King style game that you can play co-op, like 2 people at once. So be sure to check that one out when that happens. You can upgrade to VIP now or whenever you want. You can even go back and watch the Returnal playthrough that we did. We got through Biome 1. We unlocked that, and anytime you upgrade to VIP, you can go back. Sorry, Lono, a bit too many scrollers for me. I mean, I don't expect every showcase to be nothing but games that you are going to love. I don't expect that. And I thought that was another just wonderful showcase. I think the thing to remember is that when a showcase like that ends, everybody is going to have a few games that stood out, you know? And I think that's a celebration for gaming. When there's that much variety, when there's that many games to appeal to people, I think that's a good thing. I do. I think the diversity in the industry is great. I think if you walk away from a showcase like that saying, there was a handful that I liked, and the rest I didn't, I wouldn't be surprised if a ton of people are saying the exact same thing, that there was a handful of things that they liked, and then they walk away feeling like, you know, that there was this, you know, there was at least a handful of games for them to play, and I think that's wonderful. I think that's good for all of us. So I think that's good for the future of gaming, to have that broad appeal, to have that sort of that diversity. So I don't have any interest in watching the OTK thing. I want to kind of have a regular day today. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. between the Xbox Showcase, the Starfield Direct, and the PC Gaming Show. So tomorrow will be a pretty busy day for me. I'll get up early for church, and then I'll have to leave church early, come home, get set up for the Xbox Showcase. So you guys made it a killer day. 76 members on just kind of a fun day. I paid up my 5. Didn't I? Let me make sure. I did the 10 that I owed. Oh, and then we got more? Yeah, I did the 10 that I owed. That I owe you another 5. Do I not? I do. Let me make good on that right now. Let me make good on the 5 that I owe you guys. Great UI updates to the platform, too. I think the platform's looking really, really nice. Chat's been really, really great. Thanks for the Saturday coverage. Thank you guys for the support on Saturday. Here's a thank you. Here's a thank you to end the day. A little 5 gifted members. Do me a favor and loop back, if you guys don't mind. Could you loop back to this stream and loop back to my stream this morning about Ubisoft Forward and leave a comment? Say, hey, this is what I'm looking forward to in UB Forward, or this is what I liked from the Future Game Show. Those comments help these streams do well because it looks like a video once we're not live. DK Bager, as he always does, bumps the line on the member count to 77, putting us a little bit closer to 100 on the day. Thank you for doing that, DK Bager. If you guys got a gifted membership, you can go back and watch last night's stream. It was a really, really good time. Good conversations were had with my wife, and then the vote went to Fall Guys. We played some Fall Guys with the community. What a blast that was. Make sure you tune in every Friday night if you can. Keep it here for Summer Game Fest coverage. We got more things on the horizon tomorrow, quite full with the Xbox Showcase, Starfield Direct, and PC Gaming. I'll give my own review of that on Monday morning, and then we will watch the UB Forward, and then we'll basically be done with Summer Game Fest. And there's a whole lot more coming, though. Lots of games to play, lots of announcements, and there's even some more showcases in June that we may end up checking out. The Annapurna event, as well as some others. We will not be covering the Capcom event on Monday. It's a little too late in the day for me. It's like 6 p.m. or something. So, Predator, thank you so much, Predator. I'll give you guys a little bit of time if you're going to try and make a last little mad dash for 100 here, and then I'll make good on another 5 that I'll owe you. Tomorrow, yeah, let me just give you some times here. Xbox Showcase, I believe, is, what is it, 1 o'clock? What time is it? It will be at 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. I will go live 30 minutes before that at 12:30. I think that'll be the right choice. We're considering doing 3 streams tomorrow. We're considering going from the Xbox stream and immediately redirecting for Starfield so that the Starfield Direct is its own video. I think that's probably a good idea. We're going to need your help with that because that quick redirect is obviously potentially going to, hopefully there's a bit of a lull in between the two things, but I think we're going to do that. I think that's going to be the right choice because as time goes on, that Starfield Direct is going to have a little bit more intrigue and interest. Taking us to 79 on the day. DK Bager with another one. Thank you so much. It goes to Mike Gonzalez. Another single member would be a nice layup. Some of these guys like to slam home the 20 bombs when you guys lay it up, putting us to 80 with one more single. Thank you guys so much for doing that. And then the PC Gaming Show. PC Gaming Show will be after all of that. It will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. So, Predator with the layup. Thank you so much for doing that. Puts it at 80. Tantalizing and tempting the big dogs to drop a big one. So, Microsoft will go from, 1 to 2:30. And then 3 o'clock will be the end of Starfield. So Starfield will go from 2:30 to 3. So we'll have an hour-long lull, but that's okay. We'll probably debrief on the Starfield Direct for about 30 minutes. And then at 3:30, we'll go and we'll get sort of up and running for the PC Gaming Show. I think that'll be a good time. So we'll have another full day of content tomorrow. The PC Game Show is usually about 2 hours long. So I should be able to have a normal dinner tomorrow as well with my family. So thank you guys for all the support. I think the schedule's been a lot more manageable this year. I don't feel like I've had to uproot my life and schedule, and I've not had to, uproot time with the family and stuff like that. That was always a bit of a bummer in times past. So it's been nice to not have to do that. And I'll give you guys a final member count before we end the day. It is now at 4,214. So about 200 away from Stone Spire's incentive that he threw down last night. Thank you so much, Stone Spire, all the generosity and all the kindness. I'm going to put a link in chat. The link that I'll put in chat is the Ubisoft Forward stream. It's not UB Forward, it's my expectations. So it's a very quick show open. It's a shorter monologue. Be sure to check that out. Be sure to leave a comment, maybe something that you're expecting from UB Forward. We would appreciate that. Thank you guys so much as well, everybody who supports our other channels, Reforge Rundown most specifically. That is the one where all the monologues get repurposed. So, I'm going to put a link in chat. Y'all are the absolute best. Tomorrow's a big day. I think Xbox is going to bring the heat, and we'll be there to cover it and then break it down on Monday as well. So, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Prop your feet, play some video games, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Xbox Showcase, the Starfield Direct, and the PC Gaming Show. Thanks for watching.